Hello, we're back with another stream. Today's a pretty boring day as far as the events go. I don't know what did that. But basically what's left over from the weekend, for us G7 people, we got this event, but it was hard to score in those events because the milestones and stuff were so high on them. I didn't really pay much attention to them. I kind of skipped them. We do have the new event we had today was the Priority 1 away team thing. We'll do some away teams here in a minute. But I used my patterns or whatever to upgrade some officers. And I finished the milestone of it. And right now I'm in first place on my server. Or somebody just passed me. Well, that's okay. I'll get them here in a second. Alright, let's go in here. I'm going to make some claims in the augment. Yep, that's definitely where you're going to get your speed ups. I'm getting really close to a second Reliant, but I'm not going to build it until the other one's done, and maybe not even until we get the scrapping of they expand the scrapping, because I really have no use for a second one right now. My sinus is kind of going this morning. You just kind of tell by my voice a little bit. I probably need to go make an appointment to see my ear, nose, and throat doctor. And let's go ahead and pull these. Good, we got some decent speed up there. Alright, so now we're gonna make pulls of these, but the ones I'm not gonna make is the ones in common. Because I don't have any options in there that I can pull anymore. They're the main ones I focused on in the game anyway, so that's one reason why they got finished. That some of them were already done before. You see how many I got? 2 pick officers, and the rest of them are all ones I have cleared out. It'll be pretty soon that none of these help. I think I've got just the Galaxy Quest officers. Everybody else is done. And I got Gwen DeMarco done. So I got Naismith, her, and him left, and the rest of them. And there is another, that guy here too. I don't have him done. And, well anyway, so I'm not going to make a pull in here because I'm low. There's other things in the store that uses those epics that I'd rather use it on. We're not going to use those. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, like this stuff here. Not particularly those, but I'm just going to leave that one empty until I either get enough to where I can make a full pull here, which I'm a little bit short, or I can make one of those. So I'm not going to make that pull. And let's see, we're doing these formations, and I don't know why these guys are doing such low ones. Did we not finish this? Did they not kill the last? Oh my God! Please tell me. Oh my God! That's why I wish that this game was better suited for solo play. I just do.
strike he lands, the darkness will break.
I just wished it was. I wish it was better suited where I could play as a solo player and not have to worry about the alliance crap. But if I leave right now and I really want to, I would lose about 20 billion in my vengeance. My cube would go down to the 150s again. And I think probably I'd be like 101 here. And probably 110 or something there. That's really the only reason I'm doing it. And they posted and they were talking about the surges, that there was going to be a mechanic reliant on your alliance. Well, we've seen what a joke those are. And I'm not surprised none of the people in here wanted to do them anymore.
Do you think they'll ever stop?
But anyway.
Shakespeare until you have read him in the original Klingon.
Okay, I guess they're gonna do another one. I'll go ahead and join my ship, but it's really stupid we're doing one of these low. But they didn't even get, there were like people like asleep at the wheel down here that were, I guess what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to come down here and do the bottom one for them. And I don't want to use like good officers. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna use a lesser group. Let's see, let's find E Picard. We want regular Picard or Bev. Let's see if we can, there he is, John Luke. Put John Luke there. Put group. We'll put Data on one side and Bev on the other side, and then I'll just stick as many of these in here at the bottom through synergy. Especially because most of those are all PvP officers. We'll come down here. I don't want to use my directives here. I only got 3, and I don't want to use them on crap. We'll see if somebody starts one, and I'll put it in here. I'm not gonna. I need this loot. But I mentioned while we waiting in the kiddie pool and nobody why is this one? I don't need my best crew for these. These are not. I can carry one of these with my cube by itself. I don't even. I could put the shittiest crew in the world in there and it wouldn't matter. Let's see what. I used to send my cube up here when we had a hard time doing the 70s. I would just use it as a meat magnet so the other guys, Reliance or what Revitivities or whatever the hell those ships are, could take it. But I would use my cube as a meat magnet. And just took all the damage, you know. And because I didn't have the ship for a long time, because I think to me, when Scopely makes a mechanic that you have to have something to be successful at it, I'm out on that, because it's stupid. Like the stupid building that they just put for the other officer for the last mechanic, where we had to have the building so high to, so I'm sitting there, because I did buy the day one pack because it was useless the way it was, and that really pissed me off. And so I'm sitting here, and it didn't matter. I'm sitting here in this 59 space, right? I could take my junker up there, or I could take my cube. My at that time, my vengeance wasn't higher than my cube. So I'd take my cube up here, or no, I would try to go into the 61 space. Take that back. I had to grind in the 59, no matter what. It didn't matter which ship. It took about the same hull damage or whatever, you know. And when I go up to the 61 space, I could take my cube up here and then kill one, and I could take my junker up here and kill one. So it didn't really matter which ship that you were using, unless you used, I'm sure if I used a really crappy ship, it would matter, but if you used, so I was using my junker for the most part, until finally I got this building up to 62 or whatever it was. Now I take my Venge up in this space right here. I have to wait till I get the building up to 67 before I can think about going up in there, because even with my Vengeance crew, my best crew, I can only hit 2 of these, you know. But I can go up here with my Vengeance all day and just grind as many times as I want, and I don't hardly get any hull damage. But the problem is I don't like mechanics like that, because what that did, it put so many players into this system because none of them could get past that system, right? So you go in there and it makes the mechanics that much harder to do, because you can't grind as many, because you're fighting over hostiles in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's not really good game design at all. That you're forcing, pretty much at one time, most of the server, except the really lower players, were in this system here, because you had to get that building to 61 before you could shove, go off into the, and it's the same. Once I get to 67 on the building, I'm pretty sure I can probably go in the 70s and rock them, but I'm not gonna, to me the building, if you look at the building itself, what does the building give you besides the means to, go up there and to the upper levels? Let's look at it gives you the stabilizer. That's what gives you the power to go up in those systems. When we look at it, we get some building speed boost, we get some construction speed boost, and we get a research speed. And so at 61 where I'm at, or 62 where I'm at right now, I passed it. So I got hyper stabilizer, which allows me to go in those systems. It's 160. Then you got some halfway decent boost, and then you get an unlock of one of the new whatchamacallits, forbidden technologies, and big deal. But the thing I was glad I finally with this last Alliance tournament, so I was able to get my war room up to 60. I was more happy about that than anything. I mean, this last iteration of these wrong way Alliance tournaments here. The store doesn't have a whole lot that really helps me, but the things that I did focus on is I did go ahead and pull the Valor stuff, but I didn't do that first because I don't know if I have anything really I can use it on, but I'm gonna have to go investigate that in a minute. And the first thing I focused on was the war room. I got all the available ones. I think that you could pull 5, so I pulled all 5 of those. Then I went to the premium dust. What else did I go to next? Let me look at here. The ones that are shaded out. I went ahead and got the one for the Gorn ship because if I could get it a little bit, I think 2 more tiers higher, I could start pulling uncommon parts. That wasn't a big player for me before, but now it is with as many parts as my 70 ships take and my Vengeance, that I do need that. And I think I did make all the pulls I could for this officer because it's one of the few places you can get him. And then I focused on I think it was one of the FTs. Where is it at? I think I got all of it. Then I just went in here and just what was left. I went ahead and where's it at? Looked like it was down here somewhere. Maybe I didn't get all of them. I thought I did though. Well, I focused on one of the FTs I didn't have. Let's just put it that way. I still got deals here. Okay, I think it was the whole Piercer's the one that I was working on. It showed me when I was on my iPad I got them all. I didn't think I had any loot left over. I guess I do. And then this thing's so buggy. Alright, let's look for one of these other FTs I know I don't have. Use the rest of it. Just pull. There is a couple I don't have. And I don't have this one. I mean, I was never really big in the PvE ones. There were some really good ones that I do have, but these kind of second tier ones, I just skipped those because I didn't ever really need anymore. But I've got loot to spin, and I don't think it carries over. Okay, I gotta check these out. Okay, they probably started another one. Did they? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click onto it for places to join. Okay. How about this one down here? We need people here. Let me use these up. Unfortunately, these are going to be G5 parts, so I don't really care what I get, though. Yeah, I'm gonna say my directives when we're doing some that's gonna get us some real points on it. I mean, these are nice. I'll get something to do for the whatchamacallit, but I don't understand why we got enough people on board that we could do the 70s. but I had to go into the veiled. What I'm gonna do with the whatchamacallits here is I'm gonna do this with my non-main mats. Just because I do need these. I need this desperately. So anything that offers this is going to be something I have to focus on. Normally I haven't been focusing on this in a long time because pre-71 I couldn't, man, I was so loaded with that stuff. And that was the reason why I was able to go through it pretty quick, because I had all these reserve Sigma stuff. Because I hadn't made any pulls from this stuff for, I don't know, 6 months maybe. So I was able to, when the 71 hit, I was able to, going to 71 cost nothing but the token from the mission, number one. So I was able to do the Academy, the R&D in the shipyard, and my refinery without a pack or anything. I did have to use a lot of latinum for the uncommon. You'll see right here, just like these use all uncommon stuff. So what I did is I just did that, you know. I ended up going through like 500 billion of the, or not 500 billion, 500 million of the, or maybe closer to 600 million of that. And also did these four, so I could do that up there. Cause it cost, and I think I had to do all three of these and this for one of the things I upgraded. So I did all that, and I never even had to buy a pack for it because I had so much of the tariffs built up. But now it's like insane. Like I go out here and do one of my turrets out here, and so you see I've got these two at 71, that one at 71. This is what it costs for, you know, for the para. It costs like 31 million of this stuff. And that's going to be the next build I'm going to do, is this one. Because not only will it boost my power way up, it will also help me spin in next week's Vengeance event. And I will save it for that. Because what that did is it actually gave me a whole tier worth of Vengeance upgrade. I still got enough for 2 more upgrades. Now I'm just low on this, you know. So that's going to be a good way of sourcing my Vengeance from now on. Is wait until I guess it's either Thursday or Friday when that event pops up. I mean, it's still going now, but this next milestone is too hard for me to get to with what I got left to do. See, I need 4 more million, and I'll get. You can see I did all these. A lot of them came from my 72 upgrade. I got 10 of these going to 70. Or I think it was 9. I got hit 9 of those milestones doing that. But I can't believe I had all the speed ups. But now we got so many places we can get the speed up. Used to you used to have to grind up in mirror space, but now in this refinery, there's a couple of these new refineries that not this one, the Transigen, that part of some of these pulls in these things have speed ups in it. So you mean I did all that mining and only do one pull? Okay. And let's see. Epic artifacts. I'm gonna pull that one. Then I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to pull anymore because I need this for this loop. Like I said, I need to get that corn ship up a couple of tiers so I can start getting uncommon parts. Where's the loops at? I'm going to wait until an hour. I'm going to make another pull in there. It's not a bad place to get some of these other ones. Some of them I've already got finished, like that ship. The NX-01, and I don't need it for the silence. Don't need it for the board cube, and I don't really care about this ship, to be quite honest. Now, well, I guess I could get it for these parts, though. I didn't think about that. Those parts will actually help me get my Seska a little bit faster. I might start pulling those too. That means I'm going to do a whole lot more of that mining, so I can make a full pull every time. Okay, let's. I don't want to do that one. Let's see. Okay, where were we at? Okay, let's go ahead and hit the awakening stuff. Okay, is there any of these I want to do? Explore parts. Probably need to do one of these. I need to focus on the interceptor ones, so let's see which ones they want. I think I can live with not having either one of those. I'm going to go ahead and just do this, and I'm going to use my refresh to see if I can get another interceptor. Gas survey, no, I don't want to do any of those. Here's another interceptor part 1 and crystal. I doubt I got another restart, so we're going to see. We're going to roll right here. No, we won't do that or that. That's stupid. Okay, let's do, go in here and get the traits. And we'll use officers that we don't care if we have them gone for a little bit. Okay, we'll put her in there, but we're going to take him out and see if we can get this done without using. We'll put her in there. Oh, we can. Yeah, let's see if we can do. We're at 95%. That's not good. All right, so now we're gonna have to get into. Okay, we'll go with put. I think McCoy's in the ship already, so I can't use him. How about Savick? I don't think I got enough of the. Let's see, where's she at? Far as the. Oh, I don't have any done for her. And that'll be cool. I'm using scoring with it, doing this anyway. Okay. All right. Let's see if that gets her in here. Let's see if we can put her in here for one of these. Let's see if that changes anything. No, that actually made it worse. All right. So we're gonna have to use an epic officer. And they were using the. Well, I'm gonna go back and just go use the one that they had. Okay, we can leave that one on there for sure. And go put her in there. Okay, that gives me my 100%. Good deal. So I'm gonna go in here and I can live without Khan long enough that I'd rather get. Let's look at these officers again. I can live without those two. But I'm gonna go with this one first. I'm gonna speed up one. I'm gonna speed this one up first. Let's go ahead and use that. Use that. Do we? Yeah, we do have enough to make a pull here. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, now we need to go in here. Okay, we'll do this one. And this one takes I've never used him before. let's see what this does. I usually use for one of these. I usually use Geordie on the side, but I got 88% on it, so that's a good deals here. So we'll just speed it up. Okay, we're gonna score high in it. Okay, let's go find the other one. Do the same thing. Go down here. And do the same thing. I'm gonna go through all. I mean, I've got so much of that material, it's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna go through here and do a bunch of these. Put myself way ahead. Okay, let's go down here. This is the one. This is the one that drives me nuts. It used to always break the game every time somebody used one of these. Not the warp speed, it's the impulse speed one. It used to break the game, and you'd have if you were playing, you had to restart your game. Otherwise, you're gonna see when they started it and when it finished, you're gonna see it go all over and over again. And really, at this point in the game, there's not a reason to be even using those, to be honest with you. I mean, it was a helpful thing when you were really, really low back in the day, but even this being a 5G, at that point, you don't really need those anymore. You just don't. It used to make me mad because I'd be right in the middle of doing something and I'm getting berated by so-and-so started the deal, you know, over and over and over and over again. I used to get mad and say, hey man, why the hell, you know that breaks the game every time you use that. All right, let's see what's going on with the relativity thing. Let's see if we got any more. If they're still doing it. Nope, looks like they're not. Looks like we had another half finished one, but we got not an even chest pull of these. And then, I mean, the loot's just really low. I don't know why they're doing these. I really don't. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's fly these back. Looks like they're done. I got a little bit of loot for these guys. I mean, I did better when I was soloing. I could go up there and just do the one that doesn't have any charge on it, and solo it and get all the loot for it. I must have screwed up the last time I used the Federation for that one little pull. I need to go down and see if I can look at the message and see if I can pull it. Because what I'm doing, guys, with it now in G7, these faction credits are no longer used. So there's really no reason to hang on to them like I used to. So what I'm doing, as soon as I get I don't quite have enough to get a full pull for this. And as soon as I get a full pull, I'm making other 68 mining ships. I don't know that I'm gonna make them right away once I get them up there. So I'm gonna have them so when we do get the scrapping, I can replace all my lower mining ships with newer ones. Right now I've got 5, or 4 or 5. I don't remember. Yeah, I do got 5. I've got 3 Dreshnors, and I've got the Federation ship and the Romulan ship too. So I've got 5 right now. So I'm gonna at least make 3 more. 1 of each probably. So that way I can, if I go into a system I can dock, I can put all 8 ships out. I don't even know how I got those parts. Got that plane today. I did that one. I don't have anything to make a plane for this one. I didn't do it because that work was too crazy right there. So what I'm looking for is working on this. Supposedly, I think it's one of the guys in the Veil told me, I think it's tier 14, you start getting uncommon, and then when it's completely tiered out, you get a little, I mean, just the tiniest bit of rare, but I'm looking for the uncommon, is what I'm looking for. No, my music is my music. I made it. I don't have it anywhere people can download it, so there's no way to make like royalties or anything from it. I mean, I really don't want people using my music. This is for my cast and no one else. I don't want to hear like other content creators using my music. I wouldn't really like that a lot. That's the reason, one of the reasons I did it, because what I would like to put on here, I would like to be playing Guns N' Roses and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and stuff like that, but there is a place that you can go on and get royalties on it, but it's none of their older stuff. It's all, Guns N' Roses is not on it at all, but they do have, it's either Soundgarden or Alice in Chains, one of the newer albums. I want the stuff with Lane on it. I don't really care that much about most of the newer stuff. And there's a couple of one of their albums post Lane is really good, but to me that was Alice in Chains. But yeah, they got some of their newest albums one that I've never even heard of up there, and nothing else that, you know. If I want Sabrina Carpenter on here, I'm good, but if I want some of the stuff that I do, it's not listed up there where you can buy the copyrights for it. I think it's called. I'm trying to think of the name of that service. It's got a weird name to it. I looked into it because I saw an advertisement, but I long ago when I was doing other YouTube stuff, I decided I was going to use my own music, because I had music that were instrumentals and stuff like that I'd written a long time ago back in the 80s. And I first used all those, and then once I really started diving into it and I started using GarageBand and buying loops, and now I'm using AI tools. So I'll go in, I'll write my lyrics, I'll go down, get my bass, put like a main bass line on it, and mess around with the AI band that I created, and it works really well. I mean, I've written all styles of music that I would never be able to do again because I don't have the friends that play that style of music. You know, back in the day, before one of my better friends died of COVID, he was the best guitar player I've ever heard. Even you could name. He knew Dimebag Darrell. He went to his funeral and everything. He worked at Guitar Center. He knew a lot of these big time deal guys on it. After their band blew up, he started working at Guitar Center, and they got like a thing on the wall over the one at Fort Worth for him. He was such an amazing dude. Not just a great guitar player. I miss him as a friend. You know. But we were gonna get together and write some music together, and that just never happened. And that's one of the things. I mean, I sent him a couple of things. I had some ideas. I used the drummer, the AI drummer in GarageBand, and laid down a pretty killer little bass riff. I was hoping I could get him interested in putting some guitar stuff over the top of it, but I ended up doing it myself because I couldn't. But it was a riff I had in my head for about, I would say, at least 20 years. I had that riff in my head and I couldn't do anything with it. But so finally I just went ahead and did it myself. Wouldn't be as good as what he would have done on it, but I can't think of what it's called. Let me look at it. If I look hard enough, I could probably find it in my history on this computer. I think it was streaming. Music. Okay, I'm back and do this one for Twitch. No, it's not Epidemic. I haven't checked that one out, but I will. There's another one that they get advertised all over the place. It's called something. I don't see it on here. They may have changed their name. Let's see who they have in here. Create an account for free. I'll go ahead and do it. I'll use my Google for this channel. Continue. Let's see. Yeah, this is not like the one I was talking about. This one has this is sort of like an expanded version of the YouTube free thing. This one here actually had I'll put an artist name in there and see if it shows up. But I doubt it. I don't. Yeah, they don't have music. Let me see if there's. Okay, yeah, these are kind of like. This was like a deal where you had to pay a monthly fee on, and you could pick the albums or you could pick songs on it. You could go right into, say I went to I think it was the Soundgarden had one up there. I could go use that I could pay the copyrights for their whole album or for individual songs, but it was a monthly pull. But to me, it's more fun writing my own stuff and playing it than to pay anything for that. Because I'll go on a tear to write 5 new songs. I wrote 3 the other night for it that's on here now, and a couple that for my personal use type stuff. But anyway, let's get back to let's see where we're at in the event. Really, there's nothing here today except for the mining thing, and then they also got a new battle pass, but they put it in the season pass. It's a trick or treat thing, and the officers they got the latest officers. The ones that we just had in the last arc, so that is a good thing. So the officers in here we've got the villain officers, we got the Strange New World Klingon officer, we got Montgomery Scott, you got DeMarco. But believe it or not, I would not get DeMarco here. There are better places to get her that would not use up this one. The Galactic Acclaim is a good get, but I think it's pretty damn expensive, to be honest with me. The Mirror Dust, I don't think 9,000 of that. That's a lot for only 125. But to me, the way to go would be, I'd used it on him because he's the lowest tier. And after I get those 10 done, then I'll go with her. But you see, I need 50 more shards to get him to the next tier. I need a lot more for her. So I chose him first, and then if I get enough, I'll go down. They have unlimited ones for him. So that's the way I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go him, her, and whatever I have left on him. Now I've got him last tier, and I've also got Montgomery Scott last tier. Now maybe Montgomery Scott might be the better way to go for after I get these 2 done. I'll have to decide then. But the first 2 things I'm doing is this guy here. And I get you see I've got 4 of the 6 already 10 gone. And I'm going to go 10 over here with her. And then I'll decide between these 2. Carol Marcus, I think. Carol Marcus is a niche officer. Her below deck ability is not that bad. You can definitely use her like on your wave defenses, use her on one of your ships. But her main characteristic of officer ability is the one for the loot, but I'm done with that loot. So that has no value to me anymore. She was okay when I did need the loot. I'm done with the loot. So she doesn't have that much value but taking her up to the next level to me, really. I mean, if I got a chance to get free shards, absolutely, but am I going to use limited stuff on her? Hell no. But anyway, so let's go ahead and change this stuff back to normal. Go back, get my ships all set up. But me and a friend of mine that he was a software direct. He was a software company. He had a software company that developed stuff, and he was like right on the cutting edge when those guys were becoming millionaires overnight. When people like Microsoft was buying them up left and right. That happened to him back in it was like 80s, late 80s, early 70s. And me and him had talked about going to LA together and writing music. But I was trying to get a job out there doing what I'm doing now. And at the time, California, they didn't recognize certification from other states. And I didn't feel like starting over somewhere. That's basically the only reason I didn't go. If I could have got my license and transferred forward over to California. Now they do it because they're looking desperately for people in my profession, but I wouldn't want to live there now, you know. And but yeah, I would have done it if I could have got my certification and got a similar job out there. I would have definitely went to LA with him back in the 90s, back in the it was either late 80s, early 90s. I know we were writing music together in 89, and I can't remember how far last when we started doing that he left. It was a little bit later. We took a break because we had some kind of weird riff between a few of the guys, and we really stopped doing it. Then he called me up out of the blue and said, "Hey man, I sold my software company for, I can't remember how many millions it was, but I'm gonna move to LA. You can come with me if you want. We'll see if we can sell some songs out there." I mean, part of me regrets I didn't do it, but you know, who knows? I mean, I've got a lot of songs I wrote back then. I've got even more now. And what's cool about it with the AI tool stuff is I had like a notebook full of song lyrics that I wrote that we never recorded before. I went back there and now those about 5 of those songs are reality now where they weren't before. So that's what's the cool thing about that is you can, and what's cool about it, there's a couple of songs that I wrote back then that I couldn't get the sound that I wanted with the guys I was playing with. Now I took the song, uploaded it up into the AI generator thing, and then I changed the genre of the song completely. You know, like I had a friend that we played with, not the one I'm talking about with the software company, but another guy that he learned to play piano, listen to Elton John. So everything that wasn't like a Beatles song or whatever that had chords that he could use to play, all new stuff sounded like it came off Yellow Brick Road, you know. And he had one of my songs that I didn't really want to be a piano song, but it was one of those deals where we're playing and we ended up doing it on piano. But I tried to tell him I'm looking for more like Lionel Richie, not Elton John. But I could never get that thing on it, so we ended up doing a version of the song. It's a good song in the way it was, but I think it's even a better song now that I was able to take it, upload it to the AI, and tell them, hey, I want this with this persona. That's what they call it on there, persona, to do the song instead of the song that I had. So the song is basically all the lyrics and everything are the same. The melody is pretty close to the same, but now it sounds a lot more like Lionel Richie than it does Elton John. Let's see if I got that on my deal. I'll play it. I don't think I got the original on here. It's on the disc somewhere, but let me go ahead and stop the music here. Oh, it stopped. It didn't play them all, I guess. Okay. Let's see. So let me look on my hard drive. Let me go recent folders, my songs. Here we go. Let's see if I got that on here. Well, hell, you know what I'll do? I'll just go. I thought I downloaded it on here, but I don't. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the. Let me go to the downloaded on here. Why is it not on here? Let's see if I accidentally put it in my country music stuff. I did. No, not can't. Okay, no. No. Huh. Okay, let me go ahead and go to my studio program. It's online. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, go to my library. What's it doing this for? It's showing like the most. I have to do this every time. What filters has it got on? I don't want. It puts its own filters up. I didn't. All right. Oh, there's no studio. No. Where's it? Okay, I gotta find it. All right, I have to do this every time when I go on here because it just puts like the latest songs up for some reason. I forgot which filter I got to put on here. Full songs. Let's put that up there. No. No. Where's it at? I can't on my phone version of this because I actually play it from there. Let's see, home. All right, let's go library. Take all the filters off. Okay, can't. Here we go. Let's just download it. Let's see, download MP3. And now I need to move it to in here. Okay, let's go downloads. We'll do here. And I'm gonna open a new one. New window. We'll go into downloads and drag it in here. I'll drag it into the country music one, even though it doesn't really belong there, but it'll be easier to find. Whoops, come on, stop that. Okay, now I can drag it into here. I don't want it to go in this thing. I gotta do something first. I gotta close this thing up because I don't want it to be in these songs. Okay, this is a song. This is a song I wrote like in '86. Let me put my headphones on here.
Now she's gone, and I'm all alone, and my time, it seems to roam, day after day here at home. I wish she was. And when the night comes along, I look at the place where she was. It makes me sad to know I'm alone. I just can't stand no more loneliness. I just got to forget her. You know, I just want to forget her and get her out of my heart. I can't take no more loneliness. You know, I just want to forget her. I just got to forget her and get her out of my heart. Rainy days of fall have come along, and I just got to carry on without the umbrella of your love to keep warm. And when at night I sleep, and my dreams seem to keep wandering to the time of you and me. I just can't stand no more loneliness. I just got to forget her. You know, I just want to forget her and get her out of my heart. I can't take no more loneliness. You know, I just want to forget her. I just got to forget her and get her out of my heart. Even after it's all said and done, when our new lives have begun, the memories of our love haunt me all the time. And now that you're gone, I still wonder what went wrong. It makes me sad to know that you're gone. I just can't stand no more loneliness. I just got to forget her. You know, I just want to forget her and get her out of my heart. I can't take no more loneliness. You know, I just want to forget her. I just got to forget her and get her out of my heart.
But I'm looking for the original. Like I know it's on a different disc. I have to. I don't know if it'll take too long for that stupid thing to warm up. It's on a different hard drive, external hard drive. I put all of backed everything up. I need to do these new songs too. Because I've got like at least 30 new songs I've written in the last 2 months, and not counting. I count the songs I've got for here too, but I've written other songs too that are not related. All right, so let's go. But the other one sounded like it came off. The original version of that song sounded like it came off of Elton John's Yellow Brick Road. It didn't have the biggest thing, because I don't like my own voice on my own stuff. I can do other people's stuff and I'm okay with it, but I don't know. It's just one of those weird deals. And I can do. I used to have friends that were in a Beatles cover band, and when we used to go see them, they would always drag me up to sing a couple songs with them. And because I could do a decent John Lennon, and I could do a decent George Harrison and some stuff. And but other than that, stuff like that, there's some of their music I've sung some of the lyrics to. They wanted a certain feel to it, and I could do it, but I just don't like my own voice on it. So I was kind of stuck, I wanted him to sing it because it was more his vocal style than mine. But it was hard to get him to understand that I wanted that little pause that Lionel Richie does a lot of times, like on Still and some of the other songs that he has, where he'll sing a line that he kind of like in his little breath, like you heard that AI actually got, which I couldn't believe, that I wanted there. But I don't know how many takes we had to go through it. Man, that was to get it. But I do have a version of that I got a demo made in Nashville. I won a songwriting contest with a different song, and so part of it was the thing that I won was a demo, and they were going to help me shop it around and sell it, and I came close to doing that. I didn't want a country artist doing the song that I wanted on. That was not the style that I really wanted that song to be in the world with. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't do it. But the guy in Nashville asked me if I had more songs, because if he could use it in his demo reel, he would do it for free. And I said, yeah. I mean, he'd gotten like, I don't know how much money from NSA to do it for him, but his version of the song the song that won, I'm not the biggest fan of, but it was something that I could have the full song all done professionally. Some stuff that I didn't have a friend that was good enough to play lead on and stuff like that at the time, and it was really cool to see it be put in the world the way as close as I could have it without Roy Orbison actually singing the song, because I wrote the wrong song for Roy Orbison, and I actually through them I was really close to not making that happen, at least letting him listen to the song, but he died right in that time period. He died, but his people had listened to it and they liked it. And they were going to pass it on to Roy to see if he was interested in the song. Now, I don't know if you know how this stuff works. If you're an unknown songwriter, you're going to get like a flat, insanely low fee for your song. So, say if those country music guy that was a manager of a bunch of those dudes takes my song, he gives it to Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks changes a couple of words in the lyrics, then he puts his name on the on the song, and I get the 10 grand or whatever. I can't remember how much they offered me for the song, and I said no. But it was somewhere in that. It was somewhere like I think it might have been 20. But that's a lot of money back in the 80s. But it's not a lot of money if he goes and puts it on his damn album and makes $1 million off of it. It's not. So you gotta. So for me, at least, at that point in time in my life, I didn't want a country music artist making money off my song, and so I said no. And but I won like from the song contest, I won like 10 grand, and I won the demo in Nashville for it. And I've got that somewhere. But what was cool about there's a couple of programs that you can upload music and ask their AI version of the artist to sing it, and I actually did that. And there is a glitch in the download on here though. I don't like, but there's nothing I can do with it. Let me go ahead and stop this for a minute. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I got it on here. I think I did. I think I played it for somebody online the other night that wanted to hear it. Okay, here it is.
You're one in a million. You're a dream come true. Each day I try to tell you how much I love you. Look at me, my love. Oh, 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 each night I hope and pray that I'll find a way to tell you for the way I feel. In my love is real. I wish that you knew I was here, so that you could hear me say, I want to be your man. So take me by the hand, look at me, my love. Oh, 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 look at me, my love. Look at me, my love. Oh, I just wish you could see what you do to me. So please look my way. Be my love today. Each night I hope and pray that I'll find a way to tell you for the way I feel. In my love is real. Look at me, my love. Oh, 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 look at me, my love. Look at me, my love. Oh,
So what was really cool about this song is when the guy was in Nashville doing the demo, I didn't have a lead on the track, the original demo track that I sent them. So I'm on the phone with the guy playing the lead guitar, and I'm saying, hey, he didn't know, he played me something. He goes, you don't have a lead. Does this sound good? I said, no, that's the wrong tone. I said, think about George Harrison on Let It Be. That's the guitar tone I want for the lead on that. And so we're messing around with it. He's playing a few things for me, and I go, there you got it right there. That's what I want right there. And so they sent me that, and it was really good. I didn't care for the vocals because I probably shouldn't have told the guy that was singing that I wrote this for Roy Orbison, because he was trying to do Roy Orbison and he wasn't really good at it. But I did get a version of it with no vocals on it. I was trying to get the guy that I originally put the demo to go back and sing it, but at that time, like I said, we had that weird riff thing go on, and I couldn't ever get him to do it because I wanted it with his vocal on it. I thought it sounded better than the vocal from the guy from Nashville, but I used this AI program, and it's kind of decent. It has that Roy Orbison type feel. I don't know if it's totally. I would say you can it gets it closer to what I originally envisioned it though. But the thing that on the original version of the song, we were using like a 60s Gibson hollow body to play the guitar parts on it. And it gives it even more of a Roy Orbison type feel than this version does. But this version has everything on it that I wanted: the lead guitar, the bass, and the original version just has me and him doing he's singing lead vocal, I'm singing background vocal, and I'm tapping snare drum on to help him stay in time. And it sounds really good in itself, and that's the reason why it won the contest, because I think the song is really good, and then the feel that we gave it a 1962 type feel to it, and it was really. I think I really liked the song the way it was. I didn't have all the lyrics written then because it was one of those things I was driving home. We just got through watching that Imagine John Lennon movie at the theaters, and we were going to get together and jam after it. And then when I'd watched Roy Orbison and Friends like a week or two before that, and I said, if Roy this is before the Wilburys, this is before the Mystery Girl album, this is before all that. This is like, that whole special with Roy Orbison and Friends was kind of a revitalization of his career after that, because he hadn't done anything in years before that special came on. And I'd watched that special and I said, man, if Roy still has it, man, at this age, he just needs some songs he could write. And then I know, it just came to me when we were driving from seeing Imagine John Lennon to my friend's house, and pretty much I got as soon as I got to his deal, I pulled my bass out, popped a few little riffs that we could use, and I just started writing on a piece of paper as quick as I could think of the lyrics. And we put together, I think it was the first verse of the song, the chorus of the song, and then we just repeated the first verse again, and then the chorus, and faded out with it. And it was enough for me to put down on a tape that I could go back and finish the rest of the song. Otherwise, it would have been up in, wherever it goes after you can't remember it anymore. But yeah, that song was written and recorded less than 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It was that. And the bulk of the song. I did add another verse to the song later on, but I had once I had that part, it was easy after that. And then now for me, it was different. I used to write the lyrics of the song and then have a problem writing the hook or the chorus. But now it's the other way around. Like I wrote, let's see if I got that song on here or not. This is one of the country songs. Because I got an idea to do a whole country album, and I did it. I was watching Yellowstone, and come on. I got to go in the wrong place. Let's go back into recent folders. Let's go My Music, Country, Open. Okay, where's it at? Open a new tab. Here we go. Okay, let me pull this over. This is really the start of kind of revitalizing everything for me as far as writing. Again, I started writing a bunch after this song. I got to find it on here. Was it not in this folder? Oh, here it is. No, that's not the right song. Let's go back into, let's go My Songs again. Here we go, this is it. Let's just drag it in. Why won't it let me drag it in? Won't let me for some reason it won't let me drag it in. I've got this song in here twice. I don't know why it won't. I'm going to get rid of one of them. Okay, I wonder if it will. No, I need to see if I can. Oh, this is the MP4 version of the song. Damn it. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, let's go back to my Chrome and I'll find it. Let's go recents. Okay, let's go applications, Chrome, open. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the find it. Is it this one? Let's see. Let's sign in. Okay, go to my library. And gotta find it on here. That newest, put most played. That would probably get it up there at the top. No, that didn't do it. Let's go finish songs. Maybe it's in the finished songs. There we go. Here it is. I'll tell it to download. MP3 this time. I didn't know I didn't have it as the MP download. Okay, yeah, accept all. I don't know why it's asking me that now. Okay, that should be in my downloads now. Okay, let's go. Finder. Where's it at? Finder. Go downloads. Okay. Okay. Let's get this thing. Now open up a new window. New window. I'm going to tell it to go back to recents. Go to recents. And I'll put this in the country album. Okay, where's that? I'll go back to downloads. Okay, where's it at? Chasing Dreams, here it is. Okay. Now I can drag it over. I can't believe I didn't have that on here. I got it on the other computer though. We'll see. Let's go. Music, open tab, my songs, country, and here it is. Okay.
Saddle up, ride through Texas plains. Dust in the wind never remains. Sunset pains, skies in burning hues. Cowboy dreams worth chasing too. Giddy up, let's chase the sun. Right till the day's work is done. With dancing town, that's west around. When the bullets all the friend, just start that tree king men and stop alert in your war. Yeah.
was going for Whiskey Myers, trying to find as close as I could get to that.
Never fade. Texas towns where legends remain. In the glow of twilight's gentle sweep, the sound of hooves as they softly creep through hidden valleys and over rich trails. Riders follow where the cold wind wails. Morning comes with a fiery glow. From peaks and hollows the cattle must go. Written steel each day is the Lord. East Texas lands whisper tales of yore.
I know that last night a lot of us couldn't get on any nodes in the Veil last night, so maybe it had to do with that. Everybody had to mine in the morning because you couldn't get on last night. There was no open mining stuff most of the night, so I probably coincided with that a lot of guys that were doing G7 mining had to do it this morning, and it happened to overlap with mining money. Right now I'm trying to just do this right here. I usually don't mind the other ones because it hurts me rep-wise. The rep in the level for the first milestone in G7 is completely insane. Whoever came up with these figures was smoking some good crack that night, because I've already got 3.2 trillion since we started, but the number is like 9. It's like 9, and everybody started out with, who locked it out, starts with 500 billion, but the number is 9 trillion for the first to get a damn miner. To be able to get this stupid shipment, which is the G7 version of the Selkie. Well, they don't have a G7 version of the faction miner in here at all. So it goes from the rare all the way to the epic with nothing in between. Well, I don't know that I'm going to actually get this. I'll have to see I might be able to do it with the blue, no, I won't be able to, because I won't have these unlocked. I was going to say maybe I could do it with the Fed and Romulan faction points, faction credits that I'm doing. I won't, because it won't be unlocked. I don't know that I'm going to have to get there, because right now it doesn't even show the Sigma ones that we've earned so far. So I don't even know how many I have. And I don't know what the blueprint cost is going to be for this first mining ship at 63, but the problem is we're not going to be able to go to 63 for a long while. They don't. There is one guy who's a billionaire guy who's at 63, but they have purposely made it to where they don't want us to go to 63. So they made it to where the upgrades and the economy jumps up so high at 63, unless you're willing to pay for 20 packs to do each upgrade of the building, then there's no way you can survive up there. And all of a sudden you're going to have to be able to hit 63 ships, 63 hostels to get your daily. So it doesn't make any sense for anybody to go when they perfectly said once they're ready for everybody to go to 63, I mean not 63 but 73, that they're going to do an adjustment to the economy, whether they're going to give us more resources that we can earn or something like that. I don't know. I doubt that they're ever going to lower the price of the upgrades in there, but they're just going to give us a better mechanism to get our Sigma resources and our, probably mats as well. But right now that they've made it purposely that they don't want someone. If somebody's going to be a crazy spender like that one dude, then yeah, there is one. I looked on it yesterday. There is one guy. I heard rumors that there was one guy at 63. And I've looked at some of the biggest spenders in the game, and some of them, they're all either at 71 or 72. 72 is not a hard upgrade. So it makes sense to go to 72, but it doesn't make sense to go to 73. Unless you're just are a billionaire and you got money that you can throw out the window. Because you're looking at $20,000 to make a no, not quite that much. You're looking at $2,000 for every upgrade up in the deal, and that's freaking insane. Because we don't make, really we don't earn as more than we did before when we were Op 70. We're not getting more resources that we can use. I'm sure that this, whatever's in here, isn't that much more than what we got when we were there, This might be higher on the last milestone. But still, that's like you saw that turret cost like, what was it, not 39 million of this stuff? See, that's 2 packs. 2 or 3 packs, probably. So they made it to where they want this content to last for 2 years. That's what the community managers in that podcast that they do for on the VIP or private Discord. They said that they want G7 to last for 2 years. They don't want anyone getting there before that. So the 63 guy who went to 63 is going to be, he's going to be spending lots and lots and lots of money, probably more money than he's ever spent in the game to reach a level, which is stupid. For me, the biggest reason why I went to 72 was not because I wanted to go to 72, is because I wanted to score high in that vengeance event so I could get my vengeance up higher. That's the only reason I went up. Because I originally had planned to wait until I had nothing that I could build and go to 71 that I could then go up. But then I saw how much, when I unlocked the last thing I needed before I could go up, and I saw how many mats it used, and I'm like, oh my God. And I had it. Only thing I didn't have was the peristyle. So I made one station pack, and I had enough, and I went up. That's why I got nothing here now, because it was so expensive. Oh my God, it was so expensive. I can't remember what it was, but it was like jaw dropping. I had to end up emptying all my tokens out. Let's see, I don't have any of those. I got 15 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them. Let's see how much that gives me. Okay, how much is this? The second to the last biggie. He wants 2 million. I want to do it. It gets me really close for that next parts. Let's see where I'm at. Let's see. Oh! I've got to find something something I can get this next. What do I got that's got G? I don't think. Let's see how much I need for the next one. I got enough for a little one, maybe. Okay, where's one of the little ones? How much is that going to cost me? Okay, that put me over the top for another. Let's see, we still have this one. Yeah, I got enough to tear up once I get enough of the other stuff. Okay. Now I won't have to worry about getting any more vengeance parts until that gives me tier 10. I just got to get the rest of the stuff now. Now, how far out am I on those? $20,000, 21,000. Let's see if there's any interceptor packs in there. Look at this thing. I wouldn't mind taking it up. So I got the parts. All right, come on. Okay. All right. Interceptor. Okay, how many parts do we get? 19,000. We get 19. So how much have I got now? That gets me that one, but it doesn't give me the second one. Nope, that doesn't give it to me. No, wait, yes it does. I just said I wasn't going to spend any more, but I want to get this thing done. All right, let's do it. And maybe with the multi-phases, I'll get enough to do the last one. Because I will have enough Sigma try to do both of these now. All right. What am I missing? What? Should have gave me more than that, but did not show up in here yet. Hold on, let me look. Oh, yeah, it gave me 17. That's right. I was looking at the wrong one earlier. I'll go ahead and do this one. What the hell? Well, that's going to take a while to get 40,000 of them. We'll have to wait till the better packs in the store. 43,000, damn. But I do have, now that I got that, I can go here and let's see if I have enough in here to do that one. Okay, that gave me another, that gave me more parts. Okay, and let's go in here. Claim all these. Believe it or not, these matter now. They used to not. That gave me 53,000 of it. Let's see what we got left in tokens. We've still got some left, but not much. Okay. Yeah, that'll get us good for a minute. All right, let's go do our multiphasics too. Whoops, wrong tab. How many parts did it give us actually? Let's see. Yeah, that's a good start. That's like 2 packs away. I think I'm gonna sit there and try to earn some of these back. But that's crazy. That's what's the bad. What really sucked in the beginning. These packs for the Vengeance in the store. Number one, didn't have any parts in it at all. It was just this and the multiphasic credits and whatever they gave you for the Alliance. But there was enough uproar. I think it did give you some titanium. I'll take that back. And maybe it was these 3 and the multiphasic credits, but they didn't give you any parts or any other stuff in here. And see, that's not even enough to even make the upgrade that you would use for this. And so what I did there by making that $100 pull and getting this right here, I ended up getting $400 worth of parts for that. And did I finish it? I might have with those 2. I think I only had 2 left. No, I've got 2 million for the last tier on this. And I don't think I have anything I can use left that I can do it with, though. That's the problem. Without spending it, I don't want to. I really didn't want to spend that $100, but it is what it is. I saw I was that close after I made that upgrade. But I ended up getting $400 worth of parts. That's probably going to give me, you definitely saw I already had enough to do this last one. But this will, maybe if I'm lucky, it'll give me my armor on 10. But yeah, I got, let's see. So let's go back and look at that pack again. I think 17 is what it was in there. Oops, wrong thing again. Mouse gets goes a little bit too far sometimes. Let's see. Go. So let's look. Now, one of these special packs, they usually have a little bit more. So I'm going to wait until next weekend or the weekend after, probably. Where's it at? G6. Yeah, you get 31,000. That if this was one right here, it would put me over the top. But the regular pack, let's see. You only get 19. And I thought it was 17, but 19. So I'd have to spend $200 more to finish the ship out. I'm going to see if I can earn some parts over the next few days. I know that I'll get a bunch of parts every day when I make this pull, but I've already made it for today. When I go in here and like you'll get 3,000, so a week's worth of that will get me more than half of it. So then I could probably buy one pack either this weekend or next, and I'll be golden with it. But yeah, that rocks. I basically spent about $400, and I saved myself by hitting that event hard. I think I bought one station pack for this and 3 interceptor packs. And that got me, so you can think $200 on each of these levels. So I think there's 12. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So do 19 times 2, so that's oh my God, that's like $1,800 that I. No, 19 times 2 would be more than that. That would be, no, that'd be, let's see, that'd be 38. So that's $3,800 worth of parts right there that I got for $400. So yeah, so it bought me 2 upgrades from Ops when it was tier 8. It got me the last 2 tiers of tier 8. All of tier 9. I just don't have the other parts for it. Let's go. All of tier 9 and probably the armor for tier 10. At tier 10, I guess. So, yeah, so that was worth that. That's might have been the best $400 I ever spent in the game. I don't think I'll be able to do much this week because I have to wait till I get paid, not this Friday, but next, before I try to do some more stuff with that. But the big thing is that I guess now is after I get that to tier 10, I'll be going for my turrets out here. Try to get many of those done at 71 as I can. And I think that's going to be a lot slower. But when I do that, it's going to score huge in that event, though. I just got to make sure that I don't time it wrong. Well, anyway, let's see what else is left to do. I do need to do a wave defense. Let's go ahead and set that up. What time is it? Okay, I've got only about 40 more minutes and I got to get ready for work. So we've got, let's see, we'll put the music back on. Didn't I restart it? I'm going to skip a song though. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay. All right, let's do the get ready for some wave defenses. Let's go get. I did horrible the other night. I don't know if I was just not focused or the game was real laggy too. But I did a lot. I was screwing up a lot in it, doing the wrong. All right, let's see. Let's get the junker. There we go. Oh, I've got her on the away team. Dang it. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I got enough of the away team stuff to do it. Get her back. I can put another officer up there. I'm just gonna see if I can. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something different. Who do I don't have up in there? I don't think I got E-data on one of these, believe it or not. I think I noticed that the other day, but the crews I got on there worked, so they wasn't gonna screw it up. Okay, let's put E-data up there and let's. Or. No, what we can do is do a doctor up there and put E-data somewhere else maybe. I'm gonna leave that blank for right now so I load my other ships. That looks good. I've got to see which one. There's one of them I have an overlap in that group. I have to see which one it is. Okay, let's look at the. So I'm gonna have to take Troy out. And also Quasi. I think I'm going to use Quasi in this one and then put another one in the B ship. And I need to resave these. Okay. Okay, so we need to put her, take her out. Put him there. Take Troy out, put Quasi there. And I'm gonna go in there and save this time. Cause I had it set up for my Kretschna, not for this ship. Okay. Alright, so we got one missing over here, so we're gonna go lower deck. I'm gonna throw Rachel in there. Same thing, we gotta find one player. Guess we could put Carol. Let's see if we got anybody better than Carol though in here. It's not being used. I need to put this in the battleship. Let's go back. Put Neelix in here. What happened? Oh, I didn't go back. I thought I went back one. Okay, let's take Troy out. Put Neelix in there instead. Whoops, I'll get the wrong. But let's save this one. I'm not going to save the Junker one because one of my main officers is gone. Oh, I need another officer down here. I think I think I might put Tindy in here. Alright, now let's do the setup. Okay, it's been crashing every time I've tried this. That's why I haven't been not doing them lately, because they've been broke. Okay, so far so good. It breaks when you're trying to get the ships in.
Do you think they'll ever stop? Klingons destroying the galaxy for honor. Glory of the Klingon Empire. Glory to you and your house. Glory to you and your house. You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have read him in the original Klingon. Glory to you and your house. Glory to you and your house. It's the USS Vengeance. It's the USS Vengeance. The alliances of Service 74. Now here's the moment you've been dreading. The time has come to prepare for war. So let me introduce myself before I even the score. It's Captain Jack.
Ah, man, it didn't click on it. Dang it.
I'm coming for your schemers. I'm coming for your dreamers. I will never stop. I will never stop.
I had that. Man, that sucks.
I'm coming for your unions. I'm coming for your coalitions. I will never stop. I will never stop. It's not the first time you've been warned. I hate to say it, but I've grown bored. It's nothing personal. I'm sure you know, but it's the USS Vengeance, and I gotta let go. I'm coming for your farmers. I'm coming for your schemers. I'm coming for your dreamers. I will never stop. I will never stop. I'm coming for your cheaters. I'm coming for your unions. I'm coming for your coalitions. I will never stop. I will never stop.
Ah,
The alliances of Service 74.
I messed up there. Took too long to. Well, this one's going to be easy. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the beam to kill them. The reason you don't want to do it, it's got a 45-second delay on that gravitational beam, so you want to make sure you set this stuff up right. So I need to hit at least 2 on with the cube and the before I use the beam. Ugly, but I got it done. Yeah, the good thing about that, I only have to use Sigma's repair speed ups on the Vengeance. All the other two still take the other stuff. So that's cool about it. I'll set it back up. Gives me more starts too. This pass didn't really give me nothing but that and those Zeb things in there. I was debating on even buying it actually. I'm a killer of Starfleet, so Klingon bloodlines can thrive. The last one I didn't. The last one didn't have anything really. But I did want the extra starts. Basically the only reason I bought it. And the Zeb shards are nice to have, but he's not a big time officer I use a lot. But that usually might change because there was a couple. I never really used Suitor, but Suitor is a main one in the G7 space for on the side for. I'm gonna pop up here. Oh crap, I need to get that Junker to come get that one. Come on, Junker. What the hell? Come on. Like I said, the second one is the hardest one of them all, actually, I think. Because the way they spawn, the way that they come in here on you. Not the way I usually do it, but it worked. What are the other two? Okay, that sets us up for.
Like a warrior with his treasure. Like a warrior with his treasure. It's server 74 where he will test ya. Like a warrior with his treasure. He'll smash your ship, leave you gasping for air. In seconds, you're floating there. Like a warrior with his treasure. Like a warrior with his treasure.
Damn it. It screwed up and I'd let it do it. I screwed that up. I'm going to get 2 hits here. Ah! I thought I had this clipped on there and I didn't do it. But this one's, I won't say this one's an easy one, but alright, we gotta do the thing. Beam. Come on, get the beam. I didn't get it in time. Damn it. Did it finish it? Nope. I waited too late. That was a sloppy one. Started good, but ended bad. Okay, I think it's enough of them. I think I'm gonna sign off and chill before I go to work. I don't think I have anything left to actually do for today. Oh, I need to do that. I got to pull that.
Klingon warrior with his Crenshaw. It's server 74 where he will test ya. Klingon warrior with his Crenshaw. It's server 74 where he will test ya. I can feel you in my bones. Feel your gaze burning holes. Though your blood is on my
Let's see if they put new stuff in there or not yet. I noticed yesterday it had let's look at here if they put new stuff in here. No, not yet. How many hours are left? Damn it, man. They still hadn't put anything new in here, so this doesn't help me anymore. Ah! I'm just going to let them stack up until they put something in there I can use. I was hoping that when it timed out, last time they put new officers in it when they had to change over off of this, but they didn't do that this time. All right, so we're done with that.